Well, we have to get ready for our next trip and it's very rare that we would ever show you the caravan looking quite like this, ladies and gentlemen, but you know what it's like. Sometimes you get home, you've got a lot going on, and you have the washing to do, you've got a turnaround to do. Well, this is a paint job, and I'm going to get killed for saying it. So Helen is about to come and do her worst and turn this back into something that resembles a lovely home from home. Helen, do your stuff. Well, hi everyone, welcome back.
Morning.
We're off and we're going to go and meet our son, his wife and our grandchildren who happen to be camping
In their new tent.
in their new tent.
Next door to us.
Every day with a difference. We've got a new tow car for this one, haven't we?
Yeah. The jury's out yet.
Well, we'll show you around the car as part of this video, and we'll talk about the pros and the cons.
Yeah.
Of which there are plenty on both sides. A familiar sight we're going to, you'll recognise it.
See you when we get there.
Thinking about you. 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 Thinking about you.
Well, it was a crisp night last night, I can assure you, but we had the central heating on all the way through. It's peaceful this morning, but there has been a few planes going up and a couple coming in, and here's one just flown all the way from the United States overnight tonight. A trip to the Willows wouldn't be the same without this osprey flying over. Well, the site's getting busier because it's half-term holidays. We had the place to ourselves just the other day, but look at this. Well, it's getting towards late October and we're back at one of our favourite sites, folks. Yes, if you're a regular, you'll recognise this. This is the Willows campsite right by RAF Mildenhall, American Air Force Base over here. And because we love aeroplanes, we come here a lot. But don't worry, this video is not going to be another review of Mildenhall. You might see the odd aeroplane passing by, but primarily this video is going to be about how we got here and the vehicle that we used to get us here, which was the Toyota Hilux Invincible, and it's hiding behind the Caravan. Let's have a closer look. Right, so here we are, folks. Let me explain what's going on. A number of you will have seen the thumbnail, and a number of you I know have seen some pictures I've put on our social media channels reference a tow car, and what I've said is tow car change, not happy, or I think words to that effect. It was a few days ago that I did it, to be honest. Let me tell you why I'm not happy. It's not really about the tow car, although there are things about the tow car that I'm really not happy with, and has certainly made my mind up that I wouldn't really buy this type of vehicle to tow the Caravan for us. Nothing wrong with this vehicle in terms of its capabilities as a tow car, but not practical for us. I'll come on to show you a bit more about that and why I think that. What we're not happy about is the situation that we found ourselves in. A few months ago, about 3 months ago I would think, someone reversed into the side of the Kia in the hospital car park. Sort of offside, driver's side front wheel hit the wheel, the alloy on the Kia. And when I went out to have a look and spoke to the guy, it had basically caused some superficial damage. It doesn't get much more superficial, but it had scraped the centre of the alloy on the Kia. I think a lot of people might not have bothered, but I thought, no, that mark wasn't there before. I don't want this, So we exchanged details, and then I went and investigated to find out what it would cost to repair. Now, it's steel, it's not actually alloy, so repair's not that easy. So I then investigated what is the price of a new wheel, and I could get this wheel online for £250, proper Kia actual part, official part, 250 quid. So I phoned the guy up and I said, look, if you don't want to mess about with insurance companies, for 250 quid, I can get a new wheel, I'll get it put on down at Quick Fit or somewhere, and the job will be a good one. And he never responded to me. So I gave him a little while, but he never came back, and I tried him again, he never came back. So I thought, well, I'll have to go through the insurance. It's not massive damage, but it wasn't there before. So as far as I'm concerned, it can be put right. It did take the insurance company forever and a day. I explained the situation in terms of what the cost of a new wheel would be. And here I am 3 months later with my car being taken away on the back of a pickup truck to a dealership about 30 miles away at least from where I live. And the insurance company have provided me with this Toyota truck because I did insist that whatever vehicle they provided me with, it must be four-wheel drive, needs to be automatic because that's what I have. It's got to have a tow bar on it, and you better make sure that you've given me a number plate to put on the back of the Caravan because I'm away more than I'm at home. And to be fair to them, they've did exactly that. I mean, they've ticked all the boxes in terms of what I asked for, so no qualms there. Where I have got a qualm, though, and this is where I'm particularly unhappy, is The insurance company phoned me up and said the chap in the Tigra is claiming on his own insurance for whiplash injuries. You have got to be joking. The guy wasn't doing more than 1 or 2 miles an hour. He reversed into me. The car hardly moved, when he supposedly got his whiplash injury. And they said, no, he's going to claim and he'll probably get a 4-figure sum for that. Would you like to claim for whiplash? That's why I haven't got any whiplash. No, but what you could do, I can put you through to the solicitor now. It won't cost you anything. If you just tell them that you've woken up with a bit of a stiff neck, you'll also be able to claim for a whiplash injury. There'll be no further follow-up on that, and you'll also probably get a 4-figure sum as well. And I said, no, I'm not prepared to do that, because it's not true. It's actually not what happened. I can't believe he's got a whiplash injury, but if he wants to claim that through his insurance, that's up to him. I haven't got one. I don't want to pretend I've got one, and I certainly ain't claiming for one. So thanks, but no thanks. And the reason I'm so annoyed is there's no reason we're all paying through the nose for our insurance when our own insurance companies are phoning us up, almost trying to twist our arm to put in false claims. And then when I think about it, my car, which just needed a new wheel on it in my book for 250 quid, I could have had it fixed in an afternoon. The car's gone away for probably 14 days. This is costing £120 a day for this, through the insurance company. Not me, they're the guy's insurance. And I think by the time we've finished with all the palaver and the messing about, the cost will run into thousands of pounds. And in actual fact, as nice as this vehicle is, Helen and I are inconvenienced with it because there's no space to put anything in unless we put it in the trailer. Or in the, whatever you call that bit, where the pickup truck bit is. So another reason it's actually a little bit inconvenient is the size of the thing. It is so long, it doesn't actually fit in a standard car park space. Certainly it doesn't fit in the one at Sainsbury's we were in yesterday. We had to take up 2 spaces when we parked this yesterday. But in reality, the real space that we could use starts here and it finishes here, which is actually probably smaller or no bigger than the Sportage. On the downside, this is where we have to put all the bits and bobs that actually we'd normally have in the back of the Kia Sportage in the boot, covered up, out of sight, out of mind, and not taking up valuable space in the cabin. So I don't mean to be negative here, but I can't use this space. Like, it's been raining, and you can see that if I had stuff out here, it would just be getting drenched. So without one of those covers I mentioned, no good. So with all these bits and bobs basically on the back seat, which has become our boot, the 5-seater has become really a 3-seater. Helen and I in the front, and just enough room for Bella in the back. You're getting bored with me saying this now, aren't you? But all of this bit on the back, really, without some kind of cover over it, or one of those hard top things that you put on top, it's just a waste of space, really. Unless you're a tradesman or a farmer and stuff like that. So we've just been shopping, and when you've got a car full, this is what happens to your shopping. This space, without a cover over it, or some way of strapping it all in, which I'm sure there is anyway, for me, is just a waste of space. Lovely car, fantastic tow vehicle, no good for us. What are your thoughts? A number of you have already told me on social media that you've got a similar vehicle, it tows fantastic and you love it. I get that, I really do get it. And I do think they look nice. I'm struggling with the practicalities of it, and the fact it gobbles petrol with its 2.8 litre diesel engine. It's not that economical, folks. And bring me back my Kia Sportage. I'd be interested in your thoughts on that. Have you found yourself in a similar situation where, insurance companies are almost enticing you to claim for things that you don't need to claim for? Have you also found yourself like us every year with our insurance premiums going up, despite the fact we've never claimed in 20 odd years for a car, any type of car insurance claim in 20 odd years, but our insurance keeps going up, and we have to battle every year to find either a better quote or to convince our current insurers that actually it ought not to be going up if you want to keep our business. They don't seem very bothered, do they? Let's be honest. Let us know in the comments anyway about your own experiences and whether or not you've got any similar stories that you'd like to share. Now I've got a KC-135 Strato tanker. According to my intel, this chap went out early this morning and has done refueling of aircraft over Italy and is now returning back to base. Mission accomplished. Here he comes. And he's down. Smoke everywhere. Still quite a nice October day. Watched a few big planes go up. There's a little RAF jet here. What's this jet called, guys? A what? I still don't know what it was. Well, that just about wraps things up for this one. Don't forget, if you do like the look of the Willows campsite here at RAF Milden Hall in Suffolk, then check out the links below in the description for some of our previous videos from here. A brilliant site if you love aeroplanes, great place to bring your children or grandchildren and have a bit of fun for a few days. We love it. We come about 4 times a year, and it's closing down now for the winter, but it'll be reopened again in spring. So I'll put also a link to their website in the description below as well. But as we always say, if you have been, thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, give us a thumbs up and hit the notification bell. That'll let you know when all the videos are coming out. Massive thanks to everyone that subscribes and all of the new subscribers. Lots more videos coming your way, so stay tuned and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.